Hello, everybody. This is Minecraft, and my real name is Ryan. Anyway, I'm here to show you some sports things you can do in Minecraft. First, let's start out with football. I do usually a 30-yard, like to half. The mid-yard would be 30. So, hold on. Let's start with the end zone. I have this at 7 white spaces. 7 green spaces in between the white. So that way I can fit 5 by 3 letters in between. So it spells out Ryan. The R is a little weird, but what can you do? So this should be about 9. Field goal. Post. Like in the NFL, it leans forward, right behind the white. So I have that. And so for yards, I have 5, 10, 15. That's the midpoint between the half and the end zone. 20, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. I have Aaron and Ryan because I'm seeing this girl named Aaron. And so she said, now I can spell the name of the Y, so whatever. I have some stands. Use quartz kind of stairs. Seats. I use brick stairs as a walkway. Just sit on here. Ooh, look at that. I have a scoreboard. 5 by 3 again. That's pretty much the best way to get letters and numbers. Home and away. And basically, you can, if you have more than one person with you, you can do a lot more than what I'm about to do. But if you're just playing, say, one-on-one, what I would do, I've done it before. It was pretty fun, but it wasn't, like, as fun, I guess, as a whole team. What you could do with a full team is just, like, quarterback, throw it. If it hits you, you just keep running until you get, like, touched. If you do it by yourself, you just toss it up. Hopefully, the other guy doesn't catch it. See, that one just went behind me, so you can't always do it too up. You have to do a little out. There we go. See, it's going forward. If you get it, like right there, I got it. Then you just start running. If the other guy got it, then you just have to chase him. So that's football. Another thing you can do is archery. You can basically choose any colors you want. Just make sure you know which ones are which, as in point-wise. I chose green 5, 8, 10, 15, and then 20, I think. So, yeah. And then you can use a bow and arrow, of course, from this mark. So, don't see the points. 15, 10, 8, 5, 1. Never mind. Right there, I would have got 8 points and landed in the orange. And you just pick it up when you're done. Here I have a soccer field. By the way, I was hoping Argentina would win, but, that was just me. Germany beat USA, so that's my only reasoning. Goalposts. The boxes. Where the goalie would stand, and then the rest. Oh, I forgot to add... this thing. That's a little off. I'll work on it later. Anyway. So, I have different ideas for it. Soccer is very difficult in this. This is very difficult, but it could be done, I guess. But play one of those. And then you just start kicking this around. Yeah, no, it barely moves. So, that would have been very difficult. Next one is lacrosse. This one's a little easier. It's like football, you can pass it. But you can also just shoot. And you score. Rah. And I want to show you this. Like, the best thing I've ever done in the means of Minecraft. I was working on it all like yesterday. Not all yesterday. It took me like 5 hours yesterday and like an hour this morning to build a similar style of the Wells Fargo Center. I've shown you the baseball fields in another episode. I added one more for another idea. I made a different kind of mound compared to the others. The dugout, the rest are the same. But in the outfield, you can put digits. Robinson, I'm a Phillies fan, so I did retired numbers or current players. This is Robinson, of course. Schmidt, Carlton, I believe that's Pete Rose. Either that's 14, I can't remember. And the other one would be Dory Dalton, or yeah, or Larry Bow. I think one of them share the same number. There's a P in the center. It's a little odd because it's the way it's formatted. 26 Utley, 11 Rollins, 6 Howard. But here's the real juice. Here is my Wells Fargo Center. It took a while, but it looks pretty well worth it inside. On top, I had a bunch of holes in it, but that's so I can let some light in. On the side, on each side, I put the Flyers symbol, and I put some current or retired numbers or Hall of Fame numbers. That's Steve Mason, current goalie. Over here is 1, Bernie Perrant. 16 is Bobby Clark. 28, Claude Giroux, captain of the Flyers right now. Matt Reed, current winger. 17, Simmons, current winger. And Kimmo Timonen, current defenseman. And Vincent LeCavier, current winger or center. And so, if you go in, here's where security would be, and then you get to pass through. But, that's not really important. Here's your walkway. Here's a way to get to the second floor. And just pretty much all of that. And there's a couple entrances. And here's the big show. There's the hockey rink. I had the same idea in terms of, like, how you can play. Move that around. That's really difficult. You could play, like, shooting the egg, but that would be very difficult, considering, like, well, it wouldn't be difficult, it would just be, like, kind of like lacrosse on ice. But, if you don't really care, that's fine. Face-off circles. I have some benches over here. Penalty box over there. Just what would be the netting, but the spiderweb doesn't look that nice compared to the iron bars. And here are the seats. That's the sky, but, well, it's supposed to be the ceiling, but with the holes to let light in. And here's the second floor. Yeah, I'm really proud of this. It's really awesome. I was thinking about adding, like, the locker rooms, but that just didn't seem necessary after I was already finishing it up. Orange or black seats up there would be the seats, and then the stone would be like where your feet would go or where you walk. So yeah, that's pretty much that for that. I'm showing you baseball, soccer, lacrosse, archery, and football. So, and this is not exactly something you have to do. You can just do the ice, but I just thought I would go the extra mile. So, you can see my other video about that baseball field and this one. But that's pretty much it, and hope to see your comments. Maybe give you some ideas of what to do, or input of how I could like perform these sports like soccer without having to use a minecart, or hockey without a minecart, and baseball. That I'm having a tough time figuring out. I mean, you can use the egg, strike, but if you hit it, gone. But exactly in terms of like knowing how, like, catching, well, you can catch it, quote unquote, like what I did with football. But if I would, like, how come if I can hit, like, at free will, I would always be hitting home runs instead of maybe hitting up the middle or something. So just hope to see your comments, input, and maybe some suggestions for my next video. It doesn't have to be sports related, but someone commented a mansion. I don't really know how to do that. I'm like, I have an idea, but I'm not that creative in terms of households. Although in another world, I have a pretty nice house up to the top. But it's nothing major. It's more like a hotel. Alright, so that's it, guys. And drop a sub or a like. Thanks.